Okay, so we're going to be learning about percent of change today. I'm going to be doing the first 3 problems on this worksheet right here on this side. So what we're doing today is we're learning about percent of change. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify whether it's increasing or decreasing, and then we're going to come up with the percent that it's increasing or decreasing. So if we're looking at this first problem right here, it says the old amount was $4 and the new amount was $7. Okay, well, if I go from $4 to $7, that would be increasing because it's going up. So that's going to be the first part of my answer. So I'm going to write the word increasing, and I'm going to circle it. Perfecto. Okay, so then to find the percent, you're going to divide the change you have. So I'm looking right here. You're going to divide the change you have by the original amount, and that's going to give you a decimal. And then you're going to go ahead and change that decimal to be a percent because we're looking for the percent of change. So if I'm looking at from $4 to $7, I know that the percent, or the, sorry, I know that it changes by 3. The difference of the two is 3. So that's going to be my change. And my original is 4. Okay, so if I do 3 divided by 4, you can type that in your calculator if you don't know, it would be 0.75. So now I'm at that decimal step. So now I need to change that decimal to be a percent. And if you remember, we just took on our last test, you had to move the decimal point 2 places, which would then in turn give me 75%. So my 2 answers would be it's increasing by 75%. Pretty easy. Okay, so if we're looking at the next one, we have our old amount is 36 and our new amount is 18. So if our old amount is 36 and our new amount is 18, I know from 36 to 18, that is decreasing. And again, I'm just looking from here to here. Is it increasing or is it decreasing? And I see that it's decreasing. The next thing I'm going to look at is I'm going to look and see what is my percent of change. So if I look at these two, the change between these two would be 18. And I divide that by the original, which is 36. Okay, so 18 divided by 36 is going to be 0.5, because 18 is half of 36. Then I have to move my decimal 2 decimal places to get it to be a percent. So I'm going to move it 1, 2, and since I have an empty loop to scoop, I'm going to add a 0. So that makes this 50%. So it's decreasing by 50%, or it decreases 50%. All right, this next problem, if you feel comfortable, I would like you to try it yourself. So go ahead and pause the video, and once you're done, go ahead and click play, and I'm going to go over it so that way you can see if you have it right. So for this problem, I have my old is 30 and my new is 24. So if I'm looking at that from 30 to 24, it's decreasing. Okay, and now I just need to find my percent of change. So I know that it changes 6, because 30 minus 24 is 6. And then I need to look to see what my original is, and my original is 30. So if I take 6 divided by 30, I know that I'm going to get 0.2. And we're not done yet because we don't have it as a percent. So we have to move it over 2, add a 0 because we have an empty loop to scoop. So my percent is going to be 20%. So it's decreasing 20%. You should be able to do all the other ones on your own. Have a great day.